One of the many popular new fixtures near the Strip. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Motioning Isle Manor left.
Go.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and cut that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready.
A first carry here for Tony Pollard. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
70 race, 60 bicycle, 60 bicycle.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. We talked about it earlier, but losing streak into the building with them, that is not a good start towards breaking that streak because they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Titans nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And it's a pretty unlucky return indeed. Out of bounds back at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They send the tight end in motion. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And it is just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And the Titans first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Hand off to Sampson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 43. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Vegas. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Smith to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's incomplete left side. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now they're going to face third down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing on third, Smith. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Genty from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat.
You know, running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, well, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Smith on third and long. Has it down close. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Now Ward. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. That's good room at the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. The old cut deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Raiders get to it! And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown! The Raiders grow their lead on the turnover. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. He couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. G-Marie DK, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
70,
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down. They go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun give here to JT. And a productive run now on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Check 58.
Smith in the pistol. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 1. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Stay over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 1st down throw here for Ward. That's brought in by... He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Finds his fullback. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route. For the player, just need a safe, short gain on the throw. It's a go-to route to target.
6-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
From the 46. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Okay,
The Raiders go a nickel on this third down.
here we go. Check.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Completed over the middle. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Brett, can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Another punt brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
13X. There we go.
From his end zone, here's Smith. Complete here to Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
On 1st down, Genty. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
taken down behind the
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders making this a level before halftime. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
70, Timberwolf. Warriors, 70.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
What's going to throw here on third? He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Back to Jency. They crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go.
Has him on the quick hitter. Racing down the left side. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders continue dominating in our opening half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. He tosses right to the short side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's one of the reasons they love him in that spot near the box because of his range, not just his coverage. He's got more than enough range, more than enough speed to chase down those backs on the outside and meet them before they ever cross the line.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Ward. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. They get to Pollard from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. That's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 40 on second down. That's Iron Man with the catch on right. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Titans with first and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. This is Ridley working the right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go.
On the draw, the gift to Pollard. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later for that next third down coming.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on.
Man in motion here. First and 10 here. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
They send a man in motion.
Ready?
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10. It's Pollard. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's go now.
Second and 10 now. Throwing the out route complete. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Let's go. 70 Timber. Hey, check that. Let go.
This is Pollard running left. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them look bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. Now Ward. Dropped underneath. It's Simpson. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Tucker now on the return. Tukes out a one-stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. This is ahead for about 5. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
There we go, Sonoma.
Back to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 390%.
Shotgun snap to Smith. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Intended for
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. Got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kip, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. And off to Genty. Still has room inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Weavis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
49. Titans 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it, around the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. So we'll read and give it to Simpson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second and 6 now. This is complete to Helm. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he got what he could there. Pollard about 4 yards on first down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Here's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard. You're out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Ready, set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Ready.
Ward setting the pass. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Cougar 19.
Slot man in motion right.
Go.
Throwing now on first down. Ward buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Come on. Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowl.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the 32. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Simpson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Simpson. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Ward now on 3rd down. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Hand off here to Simpson. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the game. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
As soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
This is Genty on 2nd. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Smith on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He's got it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Across the 45 and still going. 20, 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown.
The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Finds a seam down the middle. It almost has him covered. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for Raiders first.
1st and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Hey, here we go. Sunday. 13 next.
First down, Smith to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're on it right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Good shot. Hey, here we go.
Shotgun give here to Genty. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football.
At the 17-yard line.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, we go, Salon.
Another give here to Genty. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Go right side, finds Bench. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, here we go, hey.
4th down, Smith. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. We're not even set.
Here's Genty. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Raiders making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Come on. Hot 70.
First down throw here for Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. then go to work after.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Hand off to Sampson. He'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Buying some time right. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st and 10 here. Ward. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
He's trying to go deep again. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready! My man! Do we not even shot?
Genty from the gun. He finds space into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders keep adding that 4th-quarter lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
63, Titans 35.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 2. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Cup 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. On the move, headed right. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
With a shotgun, it's Ward. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready.
On first down, Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Bronk, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Pitch
play to Genty. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2.
15 yards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Las Vegas.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Giving this to Genty. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the fourth. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Come on.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Tackle at the 28-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Titans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
79. Let's go now. Panther 60. Ready.
Ward now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Big.
Ward setting up to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Chimere DK. So that brings up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Motioning Io Manor left. They put a receiver in motion here left. Running right with Sampson. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Check out.
Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She like dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like, oh.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when chicken wire, sure enough, it's live. And try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his throttle on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his throttle on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his throttle on his hip, climbed up and took hold of the reins. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar.